Okay, let's see how this looks. This is really small. It's going to be a really tiny one, so we're going to need to enlarge it at least twice for this. So we're going to make this one 400. It's a no-brainer, so to speak. Let's see how we go. Okay, we nearly forgot something. We're just going to go here. This being a newsprint, we're just going to take out some background. Let's see what we've got. It's really small. I thought I'd try something. Yep, here it is. It's a piece of paradise, you could say. A piece of tropical paradise. So just stuck it in the corner there. It's a tricky one to do. A lot of people love to take holidays on desert islands. I don't know if Luigi and I are going to be doing that, but Luigi and I are going to take a long holiday once we have done the things that we have to do. Let's see how this goes. Whoa, it's crooked. It looks shithouse. What happened? It's all crooked. I had a feeling it would probably... Oh, that's interesting. Wondering if we're going to fix that again and just put the dot feeder down a bit more gentle, because it's only a small piece of paper and it's bound to get blown off the glass. So I'm just going to lower this really slow and hope this hasn't slipped again. It's just annoying when that happens. It's only a very small slip of paper. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It still looks a bit crooked. Don't seem to be getting it nice and straight as we'd like it to. Seems to always be going crooked. I'm wondering if maybe we could use the crookedness to make something better of this piece. Maybe that's intuition in my mind calling. It's just too small anyway. So I'll just pick it up. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just going to consign it to the recycle pile, but we're going to make something a little bit more different to the usual view of a desert island. We're going to make it even more crooked. So this has just given me an idea. So we're just going to somehow, this is so annoying, trying to make this a bit more exaggerated. So we're just going to drop it down here a bit, and we're going to enlarge it heaps. I don't know how this is going to work, and we've lost our settings, folks. So we have to set up again. I got totally and utterly distracted. Come on, Konica, stupid buttons. And we're going to make this. I'm going to try it at 200. I just think it'd be nice to do something a little bit off the track, a bit different. So we're just going to go here. Just want to do something different, folks. Try to make a positive out of a negative, so to speak. I'm not going to trying to be doing everything the same old way. You've got to do things differently sometimes for a change. I don't know if I've got the positioning right or the size right. I'm just going with my gut, so to speak. So let's see how we go. Just something different, folks. Trying to make something because I don't think I'm going to get it positioned straight anyway, being the size that it is, and that it's a little bit tricky. Now that looks interesting, but we don't want this bottom bit, but the colours look really nice, and it could look really nice. Or maybe we could leave it like that. I don't know. That's a tough one. So I'm wondering what we're going to do with this. So we're just going to perhaps move it a bit that way, move it down. We're just going to try and slant it a little bit less, maybe, and maybe we can make a bigger enlargement. So maybe the enlargement could go on the vertical. We can make it 230, and for the horizontal, I'm going to keep the horizontal as is. We're going to make this really arty for a change. Sorry about the noise, it's just something going on outside. It sounds like someone's got their gurney going or something, but it sounds a bit big for a gurney, to be quite honest. Anyway, that looks interesting, but we still have that there that we don't want. So, but it looks like a nice, looks like a nice middle bit. We're going to enlarge this even bigger. Well, I wonder what that noise is out there, but anyway, why do we bother with that? We're just going to concentrate on our job. Too many people these days don't concentrate on their jobs. So 250. Yeah, too many people, including people in the photocopier industry, don't concentrate on their work. They'd rather concentrate on football or sport, or in America it's the Super Bowl, in Australia it's the rugby league. Just to name a couple of countries that love sport, Australia and the US, and it's just too much focus on stuff that's totally, in my opinion, irrelevant. You know, you got to do your job. You know, you're not employed to be distracted. You know, and the people that really care about creating a better photocopier, many of them, I believe, were actually kicked out in the late 90s to be replaced by monkeys. People who are not terribly smart, but people who don't care, who are cheap to hire. I see it in all the products. They don't make any new features. They don't make anything groundbreaking anymore. They just rehash the same old. Oh, still this is too. They've still got that there, so I'm going to have to make one more go at that. But basically, they're just too busy. And they often get distracted by sport, you know, and basically it's really annoying to see people who have got the privilege of working in these companies doing what they do, and they don't seem to care that they're working for a company that some person who really loves photocopiers can't work for, because they're being discriminated against for being too highly qualified. Even my father, who worked for OTC, which was what was before Telstra, right? He basically was told that he was too overqualified when he got retrenched. So my dad got retrenched, and they just said he was overqualified, which is a total lame cop out as far as I'm concerned. You don't. And obviously they don't care about, they don't value a person's talent. So if you're talented, chances are you're going to get discriminated against. So it's better to be a dummy. In some ways it seems like it's better to be a dummy these days than to be intelligent. Because when you're intelligent, you're aware of all the things that are not right in this world. And yet you feel powerless. But because you're so smart, you feel powerless and pissed off that you can't make a difference. You can't do anything. You're powerless, and you know that something's not right. You know that everything is wrong in this world, but you're powerless to do it. Your smarts don't matter. You're just a useless piece of shit, and you don't feel good about yourself. It's not fucking fair, folks, that the rich people discriminate against the talented people. And the rich people are usually not talented. They're obviously jealous of talented people, but they don't basically, and therefore they see it fit to bully them out of work, to treat them like shit, to make them feel bad. You know, it's not fair, folks. And the photocopier industry is full of dickheads and idiots, and I have no respect for it. I want to redesign the photocopier, but the problem is if I wanted to go into an R&D lab, I wouldn't be allowed. Even though there's nothing really new and groundbreaking being made in the industry, they still have it all under lock and key and security and CCTV and probably metal detectors as well, and you can't bring a camera in to the place. You know, hush hush, it's all top secret, it's all... Well, there's a song by a man called Nick Kershaw who had a song called Cloak and Dagger. And the song Cloak and Dagger, look it up on YouTube, sounds like the lyrics are all about the photocopier industry, which is very strange. But you'll find a lot of Nick Kershaw's music is very... It does sound a lot like the photocopier industry and the people who you know, it's all cloak and dagger. Basically, the song's called Cloak and Dagger. Look it up, have a listen. It's a very good... This man is a really clever artist. But anyway, I think this looks really nice now. Anyway, I think now we can call this demo quits.